Christopher Hitchens, my friend, my hero, my mentor, even though he wasn't much older than me, but he's so much smarter, used to say, you know, Penn, if you dislike Christianity, you must dislike Islam.
For a more complete story of the beaver, why not contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa?
So I really like Penn Jillette. He's an atheist, freethinker, and rationalist, so he and I agree on a ton of different things. Which is why I'm surprised he is so off the mark with his train of thought regarding Islam.
Now, I want to be very careful about this. Islamophobia is the wrong word.
Well, of course it's the wrong word. Phobia is an irrational fear, and to be afraid of ideas that could permeate our society and make it worse is not irrational. In a 2007 Pew Research poll, 36% of Muslims in France thought suicide bombing could in fact be justified. 30% in Britain, 31% in Spain, and 17% in Germany. Now, let me be clear. I dislike the ideas in Islam the same way I dislike the ideas of Nazism, the ideas of conservative Judaism, or conservative Christianity. Bad ideas, regardless of source, need to be rejected, and it's not wrong for you to take notice of these bad ideas and to point them out.
Islam is an idea. Muslims are a people. You're allowed to hate ideas. You're allowed to disagree with ideas. You are not allowed to hate people for their ideas.
So I'm legitimately confused by Penn's position here. Do we not hate the murderer who thinks butchering someone is not a big deal? Do we not hate the pedophile who thinks it's perfectly normal to rape children? The problem here is Penn sets up this false binary, hate or not to hate. But it's not that simple. I'll hate the Muslim who thinks it's okay to kill someone who leaves the faith more than the Muslim who beats his wife. And my hate will degrade to contempt if that person only thinks that women are less than men, and less still if he or she thinks that women need to dress conservatively. And that dislike will decrease to 0 when we hit the Muslim who holds none of these bad ideas and eats a bacon double cheeseburger and chugs down a Coors Light at the local bar. But let me be clear, people are responsible for the thoughts and ideas they have, and it's perfectly reasonable to dislike someone or even to hate them based on those thoughts.
Islamophobia is not racism. Saying anything against Muslims is.
All right, let's take this logical structure and try something else with it. Fear of conservatism is not racist, but saying anything negative about conservatives is. But you know, Penn, you have to be very, very careful about broad-based general rules because usually they come back to bite you in the ass.
Yes, Islam is wrong. Yes, Christianity is wrong. Yes, Judaism is wrong. I believe that like I believe I breathe. I don't doubt that ever.
Hold on a second. Islam is wrong? You, sir, are racist, and I'm going to explain to you why. Remember when you said this?
Islamophobia is not racism. Saying anything against Muslims is.
So let's think about this. Logically speaking, all Muslims must believe in Islam. I mean, if they didn't believe in Islam, they wouldn't be Muslims. Now consider Penn's statement that Islam is wrong. What does this logically tell us? To Penn Jillette, all Muslims are wrong to some degree in their thinking. And if you ask me, that sounds a lot like talking against them.
But right now, Muslims, those who believe in Islam, really need our help. There's refugees who are suffering in a way that history will not be kind to us for ignoring that.
No, Penn, it's not just Muslim refugees. There's refugees all over the world who are starving the same, who are victims of war crimes the same, who are victims of rape the same. And if we only can help so many, we should be smart about who we are bringing in. We should take those who best align with our culture's way of thinking and our ideas and morals. Unfortunately, for some people, the criteria of what makes a good refugee is whoever's the flavor of the month.
We must love them, we must embrace them, we must help them, even if they believe things that we know are wrong.
Really? How's that working out for Europe right now? We have to remember that when we look at refugee events like what happened in Cologne, it's those victims that end up paying the bill for their country's generosity. And guess what? The refugees that are more likely to cause these sorts of transgressions are exactly the ones who have the wrong ideas, who disagree with our morals and disagree with our culture. We should only embrace those who will embrace us back. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. It really helps me out to stay motivated and to keep on pumping out the videos. Thank you very much. Have a good one.